next guest is ready to go. Quentin Lake of the Rams will be on the show in a bit, but we have the senior NFL writer for the AP, the master of Moneyline picks. You can check out his pro picks column every week on apnews.com. Rob Maaddi, I hear that we also have a little bit of a YouTube show happening. What's going on? How are you?
What's up, Kay? Happy Friday. Yeah, there is a new YouTube show. We got a new, it's been cool. It's been awesome. I've had Josh Allen, Micah Parsons, B. John Robinson. It seems every time I have somebody on, they go out and have a great game the following week. So just a little plug for anybody out there to come on my show. It's probably going to guarantee you some success the following week.
Rob, I've had a crap week. Can I come on the show?
You're in. You're down anytime.
I need a really good. I'm going to pick a week in November where I really need to have a great week, and I'm going to come on the show before. How about that?
I like it. I like it. And on that show, I give out 4 picks. So I pick out all the games on Wednesday, which is it's so hard to do on a Wednesday because you don't even know who the quarterbacks are going to be. But on the show, I just narrow it down to a 4-pack, and that 4-pack's been on fire. So just free picks out.
I love it. I love that you have the confidence because you've got that going on, and you really do. Your record is unbelievable. We call you the master of Moneyline picks. So let's get into this Week 8 game situation. We'll talk about your pack as well. Your record this year of glowing, 79-28-1. So I trust your opinion, and let's go right to Sunday night. Right, that's the one. Aaron Rodgers up against the team that he won a Super Bowl with. It's the first time in his career. I wish it was in Green Bay, but that's okay. The Packers 3-point road faves. Who gets the win?
I'm going to go. This is my upset special of the week, Kay. I'm going to go with the Steelers as long as this is the key, right? Aaron Rodgers got to worry about Micah Parsons. We all know that. But as long as none of his offensive linemen beat him up and take him, just celebrating or doing anything like Jones did last week, as long as they can keep him healthy, I think the Steelers find a way at home. The Packers have not impressed me since that dominant win in Week 1 against the Lions. They just haven't. They haven't been. They barely beat the Cardinals last week. They let the Bengals, hang around a couple of weeks ago with Joe Flacco. So I'm taking the Steelers and Aaron Rodgers. It's not a revenge game for him. He says it's not. It's all love. He loves Green Bay. He's going to retire there. Deep down he wants to beat them. Pittsburgh's home, and I think they find a way 24-23.
I can't have another tie, Rob.
I hate it.
Don't you give me another tie on a Sunday night, Packers. I mean, look at this. Do you have a tie on your record? How does that happen?
Well, it's the Green Bay-Dallas game.
Lame. I can't have it. I can't have it. We got to get rid of that. Okay, let's go to Giants-Eagles. NFC East, right? Eagles, they're going to try to avenge a loss that happened not too long ago, Week 5. They know each other very well, of course, and they played recently. This time, this game is in Philly. The Eagles 6.5-point faves. How does it go?
I hate this scheduling that they just played the Giants 2 weeks ago. They haven't even played the Commanders, but all that aside, Eagles are it's obviously a big time revenge game for the Eagles. They were dominated by Jackson Dart, Cam Scatteraboo 2 weeks ago in New York. Surprised. I think the Eagles have put things together offensively, the passing game. Okay, I'm tired of hearing people tell me that Jalen Hurts can't throw the football. Anybody who says Jalen Hurts is not a passing quarterback needs to just be strapped in his seat and watch last week's game against the Vikings where he lit up that defense. Jalen Hurts can pass the football when he has to. Now, he may not have A.J. Brown this week, and maybe Saquon Barkley finally has a breakout game. I think the Giants, though, are still stuck on that disastrous loss to the Broncos. Yesterday was a Thursday. All their coordinators were available to speak to the media. I went through the transcript. Every single question was about the Broncos game. Nothing was looking ahead. Now, that's the media asking the questions. It's not the coordinators say, hey, ask us about the Broncos. But I wonder if that kind of permeates, like if it sits there, like they're still dwelling on that loss and not looking ahead to what they should be focused on is a tough matchup against a division rival on the road who you beat 2 weeks ago. I think the Eagles win this one and cover 31-22.
Rob, your Philly accent comes out more when you talk about the Eagles.
You take me out of Philly, you put me in Florida, and I still can't get rid of that accent. I can't.
When you're talking about your team, the Giants haven't beaten the Eagles, by the way, in Philly since 2013. Let's go Denver Broncos Cowboys. I'm big on this game. There's a lot of things I need to see, as you might have heard when you logged on. Dak and the Cowboys, they're in Denver. Fourth quarter, blah, blah, blah. Broncos 3.5-point faves. Who wins?
I'm excited to see this game because you got Dallas, who has the best offense in football. Unfortunately for the Cowboys, they have the worst defense in football. But I want to see those wide receivers matched up against Patrick Surtain, who is the defensive player of the year. I still think the Broncos, despite how they had a struggle last week to beat the Giants, maybe that was a little bit of a wake-up call for them. You got to play 4 quarters, not just a half of football. Now, Dallas has not defeated the Broncos since way back in 1995. Troy Aikman beat John Elway. That was 7 games ago. They're 0-7. Denver's at home. I think this could be a high-scoring game, but I'm going to go Denver 27-22.
I think that comebacks are exhausting. And I think that I think for the team, I'm not joking. Like, I think you have to keep, and Dak is no stranger to this too. I think it's like not as, I think I used to look at it as like adrenalizing. We did it. Look at how we can win. But I think it's emotionally depleting. I do. So I think
take something out of them.
I do. And I think not just any team. And I think that I think that Denver cannot continue this. There's a reason it's not sustainable, not just because they'll get beat, but they will wear themselves. I think you wear yourselves down if you, just the emotion. Look, as a fan, look at the fans are like that. You think the team doesn't have any sort of residual from like it's too much. Too many comebacks. I hope it doesn't happen. By the way, here's a note. Denver's only allowed 100-yard receiver all season. CeeDee Lamb has posted 100 yards in every game he has finished. So there's that. Bears-Ravens, the streaking Bears visit the Ravens. They are with Lamar back. I said that the Bears are going to win this game. What do you say? Is there's 6.5-point faves the Ravens are?
Yeah, this is a crazy line to see. Like early in the week where you don't know about Lamar, we still don't know. He's limited in practice 2 games in a row, and it's absolute disrespect from the odds makers to the Bears. 1-4 in a row. You're playing against a 1-5 team that's banged up, injury riddled, may not have their quarterback, and you're 6.5-point underdogs. And for that reason, it's one of those games, Kay, where like the line screams at me. I've got to take the Ravens to win this game. But with the if Lamar is playing. If Lamar is not playing, forget it. That's like a 14-point swing. It goes from 6.5 plus for the Bears to, if they're facing Cooper Rush or Tyler Huntley, they should be a touchdown favorite. But I'm assuming Lamar's going to play, so be careful with this one. Game time decision. Wait until we know that Lamar is for sure going to be out there. And if he plays, Ravens can't afford another loss. They're 1-5. They've got to get things going in the right direction. They're getting some other players back that we know of on defense, but Lamar's the key. And if he plays, I got him 29-20.
Their average with him is insane. It's like 37 points a game this year, weeks 1 through 4. So he's the key, obviously. That goes without saying. Last one for you quickly. Niners, Texans. I'm here in the Bay Area. Texans 2.5-point faves. They're down in Houston on Sunday. What do you think about this one? This one should be a slam dunk, right?
This one's another one of those. You look at a 5-2 team against a 2-4 team, and why is the 2-4 team favored even though they're at home against the 5-2 team? The line's screaming at me right here. So I'm going with the Houston. D'Amico Ryans is quite familiar with San Francisco. I know Mac Jones is 4-1. They've got the #1 passing offense, but the Texans got a stingy defense, and they've given up the fewest points in the NFL this year. Will Anderson can do some damage for them. They just got to protect C.J. Stroud, get the run game going, and the 49ers are depleted. They've lost another key player on defense. Bryce Huff is now out. No Fred Warner, no Nick Bosa. Their sack leader is out. Their center is out for this game. And here's one key stat for you. The 49ers, after their last 14 wins, they're 1-13 the following game against the spread. So I'm taking the Texans 23-18.
Texans defense only allowing 14 points a game, which is best in the league. Okay, Rob, we appreciate you. Everybody can check out, of course, Pro Picks, your article on AP.com. We have a sterling record every week. And the new YouTube show, guys, go subscribe. It's On Football with the AP's Rod Maaddi with the 4-pack. So thank you so much for hanging out, and we'll see if your picks work out. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, Kay. Have an awesome weekend.